guys, welcome to today's video and my third video in this get up here. I am just a little too pregnant and a lot too lazy to try and like change up my shirt. So hopefully you don't mind seeing a third video in this get up here, but I thought that I would share with you my current favorites. Makeup that I've been going to lately, that I've been reaching for, products that have kind of been like my day-to-day. I don't film these videos monthly. I typically just film them every now and then when I feel like I have some new products to share with you. So that is what we are going to do today. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking. I love makeup. I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the Kate Bella fam. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so I want to start with a product that I use before I even apply any makeup. Maybe we'll just go in like the order that I put these products on. So I live in Texas, fair skin, natural redhead. I need my SPF. Okay, I need my SPF and I have dry skin, so I need an SPF that I can put on my face that feels hydrating. So I have been loving this one by Biossance. It's the Squalene and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen with broad spectrum SPF of 30. So I like this one because I have to wear a mineral sunscreen during pregnancy, which I just mentioned I'm pregnant. And I like this because it's hydrating on the skin. It does leave a little bit of a glow, but I don't have a white cast. It doesn't take too long to blend out. It can feel a touch greasy on the skin, but I do feel like it absorbs into the skin and my makeup sits fine on it, I believe. I mean, I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day. I put it on in the morning after I let my skincare kind of soak in, and then I give it about 20 minutes before I start applying my makeup. But living in Texas, this is a must-have. I think I would prefer maybe like an SPF 50 for my face, but 30 is working out just fine. Then I have like a primer duo. I like to go in with two different primers. So once I've given my sunscreen a moment to set, I then go in with this product right here, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. If you're not new here, I've talked about this a million times over on my channel. I'm actually almost gone. When I hold this up to the light, there's like this much left, and then I'm gonna need to get another one. I love this stuff. It's super hydrating. It really just makes my skin feel plump and like ready for makeup application. It gives me a nice glow, a nice dew. I really enjoy that. So I put that all over the face and I give that a minute to sink in. Then I go in with another primer, Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas, and this one is fairly new and I'm already a little bit less than halfway. I'm like cruising through this product, but I really enjoy this. I just take the tiniest amount, which is why I bought the mini, but I mean, I'm using this pretty quickly, so I probably could buy the full size, but I take the tiniest amount and I just put it where I have larger pores and on my forehead wrinkles. I don't really put it all over, and I feel like it helps to kind of smooth the canvas. So when I have my mixture of hydration and smoothing primers, I just feel like it gives my face a nice, like a healthy look before going in with foundation. Now this one is a spoiler alert because I recently posted my Sephora haul and this is a new foundation, but it became a fast favorite and one that I am reaching for every single day, and it is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I am in the shade L4 DeVille. I love this foundation. It does give you more light to medium coverage. It gives you more of like a natural radiant finish. You can see with my combo, my skin is glowy, so I'm not sure if you have oily skin how this exact combination of products would work for you, but if you have dry skin, I just feel like it looks like my skin. Like it just looks healthy, it looks glowing, it looks like my skin. If you're into full coverage or more like medium to full coverage, I don't think you're gonna enjoy this foundation, but if you like something that's more like natural and a little bit lighter, this has really been a go-to for me. Then some other products that I have been loving. Again, this is a product that I've mentioned, but I have been using this every single day. It's not new and it's not even new to my collection, but it's the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow in the fair medium shade. Now, I don't really use the highlighter, but this Sculpt shade, I have a huge dip in it. I feel like I'm gonna hit pan at any moment. I I think it's my Refer number 4. It's like a very dense brush, and I like to kind of pack this in the contours of my cheek. I'm not necessarily trying to contour, but give my face some definition. So I kind of pack it in there and blend it out, and then I'll go in with a warmer, like bronzier type of shade and just kind of blend it all out. But this is definitely a neutral. Like, it's not more on the cool toned side. It's not going to give you like a very sculpted look, but it's also not on the warm side where it's going to bronze you up. It's just very, very neutral. And so I've really been enjoying incorporating this into my everyday makeup looks and going in with this first before I try one of my other bronzers. Then I have some blushes that I have been loving. Again, another one that is new to my collection, but I definitely feel like I was pleasantly surprised by it. It's the Patrick Ta She's Blushing Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. So I'm not a huge cream product lover, okay? And you have the cream, you have this little part right here where you can lift it up, and you have the cream here, and then you have the powder underneath. And I didn't know that I was going to enjoy the cream, but I actually do. I really love the powder. It's super pigmented. It's not a flat matte, but there's no shimmer or like chunks or specks in there. But you have a nice sheen to the blush. Very, very pigmented. Go in with a light hand, but I like to put this on, and then I will go in with the cream and kind of pat it on top, and it gives me a little bit more of like a shinier sheen. I'm not wearing it today, so I don't know why I'm showing you my cheeks, but I feel like I really enjoyed this more than I expected to. And I really like the shade She's Blushing, so I'm glad that I picked that up recently. But the other blush, the powder blush that I find myself reaching for all the time is this trio right here by Pat McGrath. It's the Divine Blush and Glow Trio in Galactic Sun, and I don't know that you can get the trio anymore, but you can get these blush shades right here. I don't really use the highlighter. I know this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the Pat McGrath highlighters, but this shade right here is Desert Orchid, and this one is Divine Rose, and I love them both. I really do love them both. I use them all the time. I feel like these blushes are very creamy. They are pigmented, but also buildable, so you're not gonna apply too much, but you can build them up, and I just like the way they sit on my face. So I feel like I'm reaching for them more often than not, and I kind of have to tell myself, like, Kelly, give it a rest. Like, let some other blushes in your collection have some love. So this has been a fast favorite for me. And then this highlighter is not new either. I mean, these are not new products, but they're what I'm loving. It is the Natasha Denona Super Glow. This is the highlighter that I have on my face today. It's very icy, very beaming, very much a pow in your face kind of highlight. If you like a more subtle highlighter, that's the highlighter in here, the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. This highlighter is very subtle. This is more like you're gonna glow, but you're gonna look like you're glowing from within. It doesn't sit on the face. It doesn't look like a stripe. It blends in very, very nicely, but it definitely gives me a nice pop on the cheeks. So still loving that. I do have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I've been reaching for lately, and you're gonna see a color theme. I mean, it matches my outfit here. So the one that I typically reach for during the week when I'm getting ready for work and I need something quick and easy is my Natasha Denona Retro palette. I love this. I just typically throw either Nude Mauve or Andy into the crease, and then I'll pick a shimmer shade. I really like Jude. Glitz gives me a nice sheen, and this Helio shade. Those are my favorites, but I feel like this is just very quick and easy. I can dip in, do 2 or 3 eyeshadow shades, create a nice, beautiful look, and I'm very into like the rosy vibes right now, if you couldn't tell. So this is typically what I'm reaching for during the weekday. But then on the weekend, when I have a little bit more time and I want to stand out a little bit more, I have been reaching for my friend Heather Austin's collab palette with Adept Cosmetics. This was my first time to try Adept Cosmetics, and I was so pleasantly surprised. I absolutely love the formula. I think the mattes are super blendable, but the shimmers are really the standout. They are very like foiled. We have duochromes. They're shifty. They're beautiful. I have created so many fun looks with this, and even though I'm not a color lover, I definitely stick to more like neutrals and in my comfort zone, I still find myself wanting to experiment with this palette on the weekend. These 2 matte shades are my favorite, Atlas and PaO2. And then I really like Hey Y'all 0603 and So Excited. Those are the 3 shimmer shades that I've been using the most. I was super thrilled for Heather when she told me she was collaborating with Adept because I know how much she loves them, and I'm super excited to be able to try this palette out and that I love it so much. Like, I'm not just talking about this palette in this video because Heather is my friend. I've already done looks with this. I've already talked about it. I don't feel like I need to talk about it. I'm literally telling you about this palette because I love it. I think that it's so great. So I wanted to share it with you as well. And we're just gonna finish off with a couple of lip products that I have been loving lately. The first is this lip liner by BK Beauty in the shade Warm Spice. I like it because it's a nude shade, but it's a little bit of a deeper nude. Now mine actually fell out. Oh, it's not falling out now. Okay, mine actually fell out, so I had to kind of press it back in there. I think it's just such a soft formula, and I live in hot and humid Texas, but this is a nice nude shade. It has a little bit of a mauve undertone, but I feel like it goes great under a variety of shades, and I've been really into not necessarily like an ombre look, but I really like when my lip line is a little bit deeper than my lip shade, and this really does that for me. And then the liquid lipstick that I'm wearing under a gloss today is the Lunar Beauty Perfection liquid lipstick. This liquid lipstick is what it says. It is perfection. This shade is the perfect shade. The texture and consistency is very creamy. It does take a bit to dry down. It doesn't dry immediately, so I kind of need to give it a minute, but it will dry down and set. It feels super comfortable on the lips, and it's just like an everyday go-to shade. I really like liquid lipsticks because, you know, I'll put my lipstick on before starting work, and I'm a teacher, so I'm not gonna bust out my lipstick in the middle of a lesson and put it on. So with a liquid lipstick, I know that I can drink my water, I can drink my coffee, I can eat my snacks, and I don't have to worry about like my lipstick fading. It just really stays on super well, and I really like this formula. I find that it's very comfortable to wear, and it's just been a go-to for me. But that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to share some of these products with you because it's what I have been loving lately. You know, I'm into the mauves, I'm into the nudes. This is my vibe right now. I'm feeling it, and I like the glowy skin. I feel like I just look healthy and put together, so I thought that I would share some of my favorite products with you. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you've tried any of these out and what makeup products you've been loving lately, because I do have a $100 reward gift card to Sephora. So I'm thinking about what I want to pick up next. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk highlighter on my wish list. I think I might get that. The shade that I want is out of stock, but I may have to bite the bullet on that. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe before you go. That way I can see you in the next one. Bye.